Hello. Thank you for joining me this evening, if you have chosen to do so, or on any other day when you've chosen to come and watch this. We are now returning to our campaign with the great Arduval Urial. Now, you might notice, having a quick look at the map, that things are not quite as we left them. Now, that is, of course, because in my foolishness last night and not wanting to go over what we did yesterday, I decided I would make myself a new campaign, play something else, try out a necromancer. So that one we will also record and put that online so we can see how different the gameplay is. However, that does mean all of the lovely progression that we did yesterday is effectively kaput. So what we are going to do, we're going to treat that as a fever dream. Between all the times of being a great mercenary that he had, he developed a little bit of a headache, shall we say. And in one night of a very deep sleep, he dreamed of things to come and what possibly could happen. Of course, there's no way of knowing that the same thing will happen again. The AI often does spur-of-the-moment decisions. It's not like anything is pre-programmed, so we're very likely to see a very different outcome. But, as we know in Warhammer, there is one of the Chaos Gods, Zeech, the Changer of Ways. So maybe, just maybe, our guy's had a bit of brief Chaos influence, as he now finds himself alone in between an enemy-captured keep, which originally was ours, and a fief that's just been bestowed upon him. And not only is he alone, but he is outnumbered. Though, the odds seem pretty 50-50. Though I'm sure this will be quite the battle to remember. So, we will no longer waste anyone's time, and we'll go straight into it. Now, we're not going to be as quite a powerful a sorcerer as we used to be. There's been multiple levels since then, and even multiple clan ranks. But what we are going to do is carry on the lessons that we have learned. And by that, of course, I mean we're going to split up the infantry, because it's bloody helpful. And something tells me those cretins have a cannon. Now, I'm not overly sure why 39% to 61% splits it so much. I'm wondering if that factors in the tier of the infantry. And if it does, that's very cool. However, everyone's taken a bit of a hit. It's not just myself that's no longer going to be as strong as I was. It is, of course, also my companions, many of which no longer exist. So we're only joined by myself, Angstrata, and Angastra. I always get a name wrong. I will eventually remember. And yeah, you can see that she is nowhere near as well geared as she used to be. She's in decent gear, but nowhere near what she used to be. Same with our Waywatcher, he's quite undergeared, and of course that means we no longer have our lovely magical sword. Now, standing apart from us is quite a scary foe indeed. Let's just see, he is mounted, that's true, so let's do this, and this. We also don't have... we only have one wizard. Interesting, we don't even have our warrior priest friend who joined us. This really has taken us back, so this is going to be interesting. We're basically picking up the campaign from the point where in my single player I'd got us to just join the kingdom and serve in the first of the war, so this will certainly be quite the battle. So what we're going to try and do is have our cavalry on the flank. We're going to give command of the cavalry over to the cavalry, because I do not trust myself when the odds are already going to be this stacked against us to be able to hold. But what we are going to do is attempt to use what nature gave us. We are elves after all. And just try and get a little bit of a better position. So we'll set a nice defensive line back here. That feels way too thin out for infantry. I'm just a bit scared as to whether or not they've got cannons. So the logic is, if we'll do that for now, and if they do have cannons, then at least we'll probably take a bit less of an issue. While we are here, let's put our archers in loose formation. That way they'll cover a bit more ground, and with a little bit of luck, is this not working in loose formation? Have I done something wrong? Line. There we go. Ideally, don't do that over there, though. Do this over here, just because water will slow you down. So obviously, the longer we can hold that out for, the better. They don't seem to want to listen to me, do they? Interesting.
Glade guard, spread out.
Maybe now they'll spread out. Right. We shall see what the hell we can do. We are still leading an army of elves, and this is still a conflict of men. You can see we have some Imperial Secessionists with us as well, which they've still, their mercenary contracts stayed in place for a while last time, so provided they don't all die, we might get a bit of time out of them still. And here they come, absolutely unrelenting. We didn't get a single one with our mind control. As I say, we are substantially weaker than we were. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt. Stand fast, man.
Hunters of the wild, take that position.
Throw yourselves back. Demigriff's right on my 6. My days. This is okay. This is fine as the house burns down around me. Our magic power reserves are nowhere near as powerful either, so we need every spell to count, and guess what? That one didn't. Infantry, move yourselves like so. They're not going to take the bait. I was hoping they'd go across that water. Oh, in fact, their cavalry did. End them. End them. End the cavalry and help on the main force. That's it, boys. End that cavalry. That's it. That's it. Great men to it. Or great elves, I should say. Oh, that went as poorly as I could have feared. Okay. The archers are no longer going to... Oh, that was definitely a cannon fire. Did you see that explosion behind them? Holy shit. That's a cannon. I have a mission. Everyone else, you do what the sweet hell you want. Because right now... Oh, no. We can do more to help them out before we just flee. Remember, every elf lost is a big loss. Every elf that we can save with a little bit of magic will only help us later. Speaking of which, I have a cannon to kill. Good luck, boys. You're on your ones. Oh, it's not a cannon. Maybe it was just a grenadier then, which is a phrase that you never want to say. Bring death down on them, boys. We don't have time to wait. That's it. Plague of Rust on cooldown. You can have an apotheosis, though. Get yourselves healed up, boys. We are indeed holding. Barely might be true, but holding nonetheless. Bring them down, boys. Bring every single one of them down. Oh my days. This battle could have gone a lot worse. Trying to block lances left, right and centre. Let's wheel this around and give him a fireball. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Lads, you are heroes to your queen. And you're absolute legends to me. She might honour you for a day, but you'll live on in the eternal memory of our new kingdom. Oh, these bloody gunpowder units need to go. So as you can see, even my skills with a blade are no longer as good as they used to be. That's definitely a grenade launcher, and that is definitely terrifying. It's interesting that so many of the factions will have different things. I whiffed almost every single one of the attacks there. Because obviously you're not really going to... Like, I don't have the ability to get... Unless I've got them as being prisoners and recruited them that way. But I don't really have the option of getting gunpowder units. That is the domain of men. Well, let's get these bastards. So if memory serves me correct in the story, the people we're fighting at the moment being Middenland and the people of the Wastes, they actually shouldn't be aligned with the Empire. So while we were fighting an Imperial faction yesterday, yep, come on, you're my prisoner, Commander. Nope, you're my prisoner. Yep, whoa, what? You're a knight? You look like a Chaos Worshipper to me, and you're of the Scalings. Wow, I don't know if he's a named character. I'd assume so. Just going off the whole aesthetic, but he's my prisoner now. Unless he's a Chaos Knight Commander. Okay, so we're over prisoner capacity because of all these blooming people we've taken. Veteran artillery crew 54. They'll be worth a very pretty penny. We need to get rid of some things though. It's going to have to be some veteran artillery crew. What a shame, because they'll be worth bank. Well, probably not as much as a inner circle knight. So let's take one of him, bringing us back up. We do not have. Look at our money situation. This is what I mean. We've had to fight a lot of battles here, and this is just going to be bringing us close to what we used to be. Fortunately, our food reserves are bloody good, and obviously our other faction's army is over here. So at the moment they've just been kind of having a few scraps up and down. Something tells me my castle might fall under siege soon, but if I don't go and sell my things, I'm not going to have the wages to pay my men, and they're not going to stand and fight, unfortunately. As I wish that people would fight for free, but they just won't. Oh, we really do not need a war with Hotland right now. Why would you even insinuate such a silly idea? What is going on with the ruling council of this kingdom? The bloodthirsty nutters. Of course, Hotland might not be in a good place either, but we need that money. 31,000, yes please. But yeah, I personally would not have had a war right now. That seems like an insanely dangerous idea. That's worth 14,000 and that's worth 9,000, so we're about to bankrupt them in a few sales. Okay. So clearly we've made some money here. So let's just... I mean, that's a full set of armour for someone we can find to join us there, which isn't a bad idea. Maybe we do try and find ourselves a human general, since of course times have changed and we probably will need to recruit near enough anything we can get our mitts on. Let's lock all this really expensive stuff in for now, and that's going to kind of serve as our bank for later. And then let's try and get away with selling them some of our terrible things first, because they've only got 50 odd K left, something tells me. Yeah, we're 29k over budget. Okay, that's fine, that's no problem. In which case then, let's see what we can do. 29k over budget, so we could get her a significantly better headpiece. Who else do we have? We have this random watch captain, and we have her. Right. So other than the head, I mean the body armor she's got isn't great either. No, we might find some though. We might find some for her. There will be a lot of fights to come, so I suppose let's do it. Let's give her one of them so she's got a lot more defense in her. Let's give this to him. Maybe we do a few things for him actually, because he's not really wearing anything of value, is he? No, he is not. Maybe let's just get him a chest piece for now and he can thank his lucky stars. Why stop there, eh? Well, he's not really got any hand armour. Could do some better shoulder armours though, as lovely as he looks in that cape. You're no longer running through the woods of Athalor now, son. You're on the front lines with yours truly. How expensive are we talking though? That's expensive. No, he's not having all that. That's just bonkers. Right, let's just bin off some of these until we make the money look a bit better. 1,500 down, so we'll just take one last thing back and leave them with 100. Right, okay. So financially, after the fights that we were doing, I mean, we got a lot of loot from that last battle, so that's been a godsend for us to get our finances back on track. What we really need to do now, though, is get some more men, and our council favour is not that good. Nor, sadly, do we command as many men as we used to do. Or shall I say, in the fever dream, as many as we commanded. So Hotland is going to declare war on us now. There is nothing we can really do about this. So what we can do in the interim is stock up on some more recruits. I think that's probably for the best. Food reserves are absolutely fine. As I say, we don't need to worry about that. Finances, that's the main issue. But I guess feudal times and modern times aren't so different, eh? So there we go. That's a beautiful catch. Look at that. Our first catch of the day. Last battle bit, of course, being them catching us out.
Come no closer. Forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask you for your name.
Would you know? Well, I'm Arduviel Uriel. And who are you? Captain Stefan Jansoon. That's one hell of a name. Stefan Jansoon. Phew. I kind of don't want to fuck with him with a name like that. Of the House of Van Hagen. Though one should not be too proud of one's lineage, I'm glad to say that we always have taken seriously our duty to protect the common folk of the Empire. I must say, I guess they are part of the Empire in this, but I must say, his attitude is not so bad for a lord. Don't really want to kill you, so, surrender. You don't want to fight, but he will if you make him. Well, you're backing me into a corner here, Sunshine, because I've got other people in the army. So, we fight. You chose this. As we've just figured out there is issues with the saving, I am now going to hit the save button, just in case, nothing saves again, and we crash. Whereas now we know we definitely have got that in there. So, let us just see. I was saying that, pretty sure I saved yesterday as well. Just don't overwrite your saves is the moral of this story. I've only played computer games for the past 20 odd years, it's fine. So, let's have a gander. Archers actually need to go there. You boys need to go here. We'll have another kill box established. And we're very much going to rinse and repeat the method we just did. So, horse riders, do your own thing. And we will just very quickly go to check and see if they do have anything scary. Oh, I do sure miss people exploding when they die. Oh, they do still explode. Nice. Okay. That's a relief. That is a relief. So we're still okay in power. We're weaker than we were significantly, but we're still not a nothing. Ow! He says as he gets lanced in the back of the head. It's a bloody good thing I've got a ward save. There they come. So you'll notice some of the infantry do have bows. That's just a high elf thing. Of course, it's a bit of a nod to the Loathen Seaguard, the unit from the tabletop. I'm getting mugged off by everyone that chooses to stand in my way. It's like I'm thinking myself, oh, he lost his head. That's it. Moving archers. Moving infantry even. It does look good seeing them running from both sides. It's almost like they're going to do a... not quite. I was hoping they were going to do like a pincer movement, like an envelopment. That would have been cool. Oh. I blocked him and one of my archers shot him in the back of the head. Good job. Oh, absolutely taking on the demigriffs. Those wood elves are insane. We could just pretend that I'm a mage that throws arrows, because it's like everyone I look at is getting shot to death. Right. Get him. Get him. Oh, you think I don't know how to duel on a horse, Mr. Knight? You're right, I'm getting fucked. Oh my days. Not like this. You die before I do. Oh my god. Oh, no retreat. Whoa, three. Oh my god. I guess I didn't know how to fight on a horse, so now we're going to pay the price. We'll say it was the little 720 spin around that cursed us into the Shadow Realm, then. Hey, it wasn't our fault. We didn't mean to. It just happened like that. So, while the battle's going on, let's fast forward it, because there's not much more to see there. But you can see, lovely little bird's eye view there. Well, bird's eye would be that, of course, but... Or you can zoom in for some of the closer action. There are other mods out there that allow you to do this like whole RTS kind of camera. I don't know if it's compatible with this, though. I should probably have a look, because the RTS camera mod does make life a doddle. And I do play enough strategy games for that to be in my interest, for sure. So, of course, we've just beaten Stefan Jansoon. You are our prisoner. There'll be no ill will towards you, mate. You did a great job. And I'm proud of you. I truly am. Ooh, that's an expensive upgrade. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We'll go down the halberdier option. Try and get a veteran spearman. Oh, nice. 13 of those to upgrade. Some of those. Oh, these are expensive, but they're bloody good. Let's do it. 120 of our influence and 10,000 in upgrades. So as you can see, you pay the price when you play with elves. Elves are fantastic. Oh, I feel like we just got our horse back from yesterday. Or maybe our other one was a slightly bit better than that. But, no, you know, no matter what, we managed to get something out of this. More loot as well. So, goody goody. Warden of the Storms tend to like us. I really want to see if we can take back this castle. But something tells me they're going to get caught out. I might get caught out, but they more like than me. Oh, she's declared bloody... They're raiding a village. This is the problem I have with some of the AI on this game. You're really just putting your time into raiding one little fishing village, and you've probably got the majority of our forces. Like, what is that fishing village worth to you? Like, why do you have to go and fuck up their day? Start pissing all over their chips and just stealing the fish. You could just easily walk on by it, take the settlement, and gain the benefits from having that village pay its tithe to you. Take your frustration out on the enemy lords. They're the ones doing the fighting. But no.
Forgive me what may seem to be an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine.
I don't think so.
Who might you?
Well, as your kinsmen are starting to learn, I'm Arduriel Uriel. Oh, that's a cracking name, isn't it? Escotus van Haring of the Van de Corpus. Nice. Cool surname, bro. So, obviously... Oh, okay, this guy's an arsehole. He's saying the same stuff as that dude from yesterday, so I guess that dream we had is somewhat of a prophecy. It's only a different face saying it. So in that case, we need to take him down a peg or two. We have food, we have money, we have an army. Let's go take it to him. Okay, so we'll very quickly set the battle up and then we'll be back. Starting to see the very desperate thing that we are in need of is more archers. Looks like we're the only one contributing archers, so I think the next stop might just be to go and get ourselves some more wood elves, because they are exceptional at what they do. I really must say they are exceptional. You know what? I'm interested to see. We commanded the last battle. Let's have faith in the men, in the sergeants. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Look at these Eternal Guard. They are absolutely phenomenal. As I say, they're predominantly wood elves. Obviously, yesterday when we came into this, it was much later in the campaign. And I guess a lot of the wood elves have been replaced. Sadly, most likely dying off, as is the nature of war. But the best thing we can do is to ride with the horse archers right now. Sow a little chaos. And do what we do best. Hurl some spells. Only two, but we'll take two. If those two can detonate, that's not too bad. We'll take a few heads from them. Oh, that's an artillery crew. Does that mean they have an artillery piece? I really hope he does not have a cannon hiding somewhere. Oh, that blew up like a cannon. Ow! I took a lot of damage there. Boys, 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 boys. You were here to... You were summoned to fight with me, not to die for me. Gather round. Got an axe out yet, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, my throwing skills are abysmal. I'm not even moving. Oh, no, I mean, try and get a faster one. I think going for the easy shots is what fucks me up. You just got to trust it to look. Dick shot. That'll do. That'll do. Back to the sword. Nice. Cleaving as we go. Mop them up, boys. There we go. Another one down. Fantastic job all round. Fantastic. I mean, you guys held back in reserve for a little long, but we'll have words later. We'll say you were killing the demigryph. So, next steps. Capture him as a prisoner. He does have a few men that we can take, so we'll take some of value. They're of value. They're of value. So are you. That must have been the things that were pumping those heavy shots on us. It must be these, not the Van Clough's Buccaneers. Oh, that's cool. So I guess Middenland has access to more nautical themed units. Oh, he's got the hook hand. How? I was going to say, how the hell are you firing that with that? But, you know, you could just use the hook to steady the barrel. So, yeah, fair play, lad. Fair play. We'll take some of these veteran artillery crew, because I imagine they're going to be bringing us in some top dollar. I didn't mean to bring them all. Let's get rid of these 6 recruits. You're not going to be bringing us in anything of value, to be fair. And there we go. Oh, nice. A nice lordly plate. That's good to see. Okay, so let us see what we've got around here now. So we've got... they're pretty good weapons. We'll just take the whole thing for now. We can have a little look later. Empire Deserters, Chaos Corruption. Oh, interesting. So this place is going to fall to chaos. That is interesting. I wonder if we return to here, can we take it? Do we possess the force to take it? I really don't want to take mercenaries in the army because I'm gonna be the one paying for them. I guarantee it. I think that's why the cost is so high. I think every time we win a battle with the mercenaries is when we have to pay them, because that's how it works when you're a mercenary. Although I'm just not familiar with it costing this much in the base game, but I guess things have changed. Only 200 and odd defenders. We could take this. We could reclaim it. That would change things up substantially. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have points to level up. Let's level up engineering. We're doing engineering as we speak. Okay. I have, of course, assaulted elven settlements before, so we really need to get siege towers up. Let us just have a quick look at who else has got a level up. You have a level up. Let's put it in your spellcraft. We need you to get more casty. Who else? You have a level up. Who are you? Oh, you're our very elite captain, yeah. So your bow skill is fantastic. Your athletics needs to get better. You're always going to have ranged weapons equipped, so let's put you on some melee. Loyalty in the governed settlement, garage. 30% bow to mount. Yeah, let's have him as a mount killer. If he can kill off a few demigrists before they get there, terrific. Okay, so that looks like it's in a better position than it was. Let's just check and see if we have more career points to spend. We do indeed. Fan-bloody-tastic. We're not considered a Grey Lord yet, so we are a Grey Mage. So we're not quite a Grey Lord like we were yesterday. Again, that was just our delusion, so to speak, our dream. Oh, maximum wins capacity by 15 is fantastic. Let's get more wins. $110 maximum, that's good news. That feels around where we were yesterday. Maybe we had a bit more. Oh, I do not like that. Beastmen running unchecked for our lands in those kind of numbers. I do not like that one bit. This is the problem when you go to war with so many people. You become a bit of a target for everything that's around. We're not going to last long with that kind of money, are we? Especially not when the siege tower's doing nothing. Come on, Trebuchet. Come on. Oh. We desperately need to win this fight. And the only way we're going to win this fight is with siege towers getting up to those walls. Because these walls seem to be a bit slippy. But we are losing bank. But this is, of course, a custom settlement. It is also an elven settlement. So if we reclaim this, I hope, dear God, it goes to us. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. If not, we're just going to have to attack regardless and hope for the best. Move to reserve. Oh, so you can build them in advance. That's cool. Oh, right, so one trebuchet's down, but they're about to build another. Right, interesting. So we really need this to take another, because very soon we're not going to have a choice but to attack. Take one of the catapults down, come on. I believe in you. Okay, that's the same one as before. Come on, lad. Come on. Come on. Bring it down. Bring it down so we can attack. I'm so ready to click it. No, we're in a worse position.
Respect the time.
Oh shit.
And I will do likewise.
Oh shit.
Who are you?
Oh, this is not good. Well, we've not been giving them any quarter. Why the hell should we expect it? But it's all in the response, of course. So he's saying, "You're outnumbered. Give up or don't. Death in battle is a fine thing." In which case, we have, "Actually, I think you're the one who ought to surrender." A very elven response. So let us save it. Regardless of the outcome of this battle now, we are not going to be able to siege that castle, so it is going to remain in their hands. We probably should have attacked when we had the chance, baited them into a siege, but then we would have been in the position we were worried about from before, with us not having enough money to pay for the army. So ultimately, we are no worse off than we would have been. And of course, now at least we have somewhat of an augment to our troops. So what we are going to do is use, this is a fantastic bit of natural terrain, we're going to use that to our advantage. They said they have the numbers, good on them. Have your numbers, lad. We've got superior tactics. You might have superior weapons, but we've got superior tactics. Okay, so this is a very difficult battle for archers. Lads, there's one thing that you may be asked to do.
Take position.
And it's just give your lives.
Take that position.
Can they walk up this, do we think? That looks walk-upable. Yep, walk-upable, of course, being phenomenal English.
Take that position.
But what we will do, we'll set our archers up on here. One group of swords there. One group of swords there. We'll use this as a barrier against any cannons. An army of that size, I would expect to have some sort of artillery. I've fought ones half that size, and yep, you guessed it, artillery. No, thank you. 120. Oh my god, they're right on me already. Oh no. Oh, dearie me.
Deep wood archers.
Fall back. Fall back.
Lure them. Charge.
Plague of Rust. Go. That's it, boys.
Blade rider. Take deep wood archers. Take
That's it. Them already been here, we'll just make them pay for every bloody inch that they try to take. No, this is a worse place to be. If we go down here, it's doom for our men. That's it, boys. We're fighting uphill. That's never where you want to be, but suppressing fire for anyone else that gets above us and beneath us. You are doing the God's work, boys. Great men to it. We'll just see what we can see around us. Obviously that archer fire is now starting to come in. That Plague of Rust going down like an absolute charm. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, shit. Where's our other division? Reform your line. Reform your line. Because they're coming behind you now. Oh, that is a big loss of life. That is a huge loss of life. Get your heals, boys. Winds of Magic holding strong. Plague of Rust. There's not that many of them left. We had some sketchy moments there, but there's not that many of them left. Regrowth going down on the unit like an absolute champ. Get back down there. Are you still fighting? I don't believe it.
Take position.
Fall back behind that line. Protect the archers for as long as you can. You've absolutely done a tremendous amount of damage there, boys. You truly are champions of your people. That's 125 archers. Well, fuck. In loose formation, so my spells are going to be doing not that much to them. Oh, this is where we die. Dodge those arrows, boys. Good horse. You are a wonder. What a lovely horse. You're a lovely, lovely horse.
Glade Rider, Hunters of the Wild.
Right, form a line in the trees. Everybody who's been doing exceptional things gets yourself a nice bonus of a heal. Great work, elves. Honestly, you've really showed your discipline to be what it needs to be. You've done wonderful things. Okay, so those archers appear to be playing a bit of hide and seek at the moment, but they're still giving a decent amount of power on the old power bar. Let's get these archers out of the way.
Take position. Mounted archer.
Take your positions. If you're going to charge, you're going to do it properly. Use as much as the cover as you possibly can. You boys are going to need to get up there, but it's very dangerous.
Purge the corrupt. Glade Rider. Take position.
Be prepared, boys. Be prepared.
Attack. Hunt them down. Default ride. Purge the corrupt. Glade. Hunt them down. Glade guard.
Let's move our archers up to there now. This is risky. See if we can pick off some of these. I didn't kill him, but got some damage in. Let's go around for another pass. Oh, charging uphill against archers. Never nice. That's it. That's it. Remember, if they're moving, they're not shooting. It takes time to reload powder weapons. One thing we can definitely do is move. So the more of these we distract, the more of these, or the more of our men we potentially save. Oh my god. Powder weapons do not play. I feel like both sides are getting some decent kills in. I can only hope that what we're losing is not equal. Or rather, our allies are losing more than ours, is what I'm trying to say. So long as we still provide the backbone of the force, we should be okay, because we are rather elite. You're lucky to be alive, Sunshine. Outstanding work, elves. Heavily outnumbered, but you've done us proud. Heals coming in clutch, absolutely there, but it's what we needed. Hopefully I'll be able to get the reins back that I had yesterday, because I really loved those reins for my horse. I thought they looked absolutely awesome. But you, of course, are my prisoner, as are you, and as are you, my lord. And we are again over the prisoner capacity now. Well, shit. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of these sailors. We don't need sailors. We do have a lot of lords, but we need to get rid of them. Get rid of these. And then I suppose just a few of them. And then we'll yeah, that's not good, is it? An even better horse. Wow, we are just going from strength to strength in the whole horse department right now. We got the prosthetic hook back. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. That's fine. Capacity is way over exceeded. On the old food, no doubt, as well. So let's see what we can get rid of. Still going to have food for 85 days after we get rid of all this grain. Let's actually go back and get rid of some fish, because that shit's going to start smelling bad. There we go. Okay. I think now is the time we just do it. We just absolutely chance it. We go to Russia. We see what we get. This probably will be a really stupid idea, but they have a catapult. We should have a catapult. I believe we do. Oh, okay. Really don't have much in the way of firepower, do we? I don't like how that's organised. That's much better.
Take position, take position. Loose formation.
Yep, loose formation will have to do us there.
Take that position. Loose formation.
And that will have to do us there.
Take defenders of the deep.
That's... Oh, they had 2 catapults. No. That is not what we needed. I do not have proper winds of magic for this. Can I at least distract them? Maybe I can distract them by trying to put ladders up on the wall. I mean, this is risky. If we go down, it is game over. Yeah, if we go down, we are well and truly fucked. Don't know why I'm having difficulty lifting the ladder. There we go. Oh, that's not good. That siege tower's not long for this world. My only hope to help the boys here is, well, number one, this has to be incredible. We've got one guy. He blew up. I'm not getting through this at all. There is no way. Oh no, no. I knew that would happen. Why did I come up here? Right. Right, now they have to come at us one by one. Unless they just ranged us to death. Okay, can't range me if I've got my shield of Safari up. That was a cheeky little beheading then, that was pretty dark. Can't do shit if you're being Plague of Rusted. That's created a gap for us, that's what we needed. Now we push to those catapults and try and save as many of our men as we can. That is our mission. Beautiful! Beautiful! A true hero of the cause. No! No! Like this! Oh, this might be the end of it. This might be the end of it now. Because we're going to take heavy losses. It'll be like a meat grinder. We're through. We might just collect. We'll take the keep, but it'll be heavy losses. Heavy losses. Ooh. But once more, the settlement, the castle, is back in elven hands. Now, if they want to push for peace, I would be happy. If they say 54% of the loot, that sounds like I'm getting a castle. Right, majority wins, right? We take all the prisoners just for now. We know we're over the limit. But then what we do is we take all of this too. And then we, of course... Right, so we've captured this, we've captured that. Declare war on Hockland. Absolutely, that's like a day's pay, which we fucking desperately need. We'll show them mercy, we'll approach the gate, we'll request an entry, and we will go to the dungeon. Oh, there's already a lord in there. We'll donate prisoners to the dungeon, we'll give them that. So we can only have 34, so everything that isn't worth a lot of money is going in there. Yeah. I feel like everything's going to end up be worth some bank here. Except you guys. Okay, we only got 4 influence back from it, but if we leave, we'll even disband the army. Obviously we've been pretty influential there, but we'll disband the army so that we move a bit quicker, because we're already going to be slowed down significantly. We'll rush back to Tor Linthal to sell the shit we've just gained. Yeah, significant losses. 40 odd wounded, which is probably the best outcome we could have dreamed. I guarantee we're not going to be in the running for Aroth Hanor. You see, they just don't want to give it to the favoured general. And I bet he already has a house, doesn't he? No, he doesn't actually. Of House Cloudwalker, fair enough. He doesn't have a home at the moment if he's living in Tor Linthal. So, whatever, we'll abstain. The Warden of the Rains. Congratulations, you've earned yourself a house. Maybe that just means we get the better fief. So now everybody should have in the kingdom, let me just check. So you've got that, you've got that, you've got that, and you've got that. So yeah, we do all now have houses, which means the next one's probably not going to go to us, is it? It's probably going to go to the Queen. Because she's going to want it for herself, no doubt. But, all elven settlements plus one of the smaller ones is now ours. Obviously, the dream would be if we could take Anaru by the end of this war. But we are now at war with another faction, so the odds of that happening are pretty slim. But let's focus on what we're here to do. So let's trade some of this. Fantastic. Let's save some of these for now, just to see how much money we get. Oh Nelly, an awful lot. Okay, so have we got loads of food? Oh, our weight's being exceeded because of our... Right, okay. That's fair. We'll keep hold of them. We might want to give them to our mystery man. Right, real expensive stuff we'll hold on to. Armoured leathers is pretty cool. That would be pretty dope for like a witch hunter. Not bad stats actually. Yeah, not going to be as good as what we've got on him already, but still pretty good. Get rid of the tailored Imperial outfit. We're not bothered about that. Oh, of course, first we want to get rid of all the shit, don't we? Just so we're not carrying around dead weight, and we're just carrying around valuables. That's very much what we want. That's a lot of shit. I think we're getting you some new armor, love. I'm sure you're buzzing. It is better for now, but I feel like we could find better elsewhere. I don't know if I'm just being too proud. Probably are. We've got plenty of stuff to sell. Let's not worry about it. Squeeze every penny out of them. I know this is our faction's capital, but yeah, it's fine. We need it more than they do. So we're now back up to 156k. So you can see we didn't get very far then before we had to come all the way back for fear of losing, well, all of our reserves. Ooh. Let's do this. Let's hire him. Probably should have kept hold of some of those bows and stuff for now. Do we actually want him? We've already got one. I suppose we could. Oh, what are you doing creeping behind people? That's why you freak people out. So we just paid 10 grand for him. Although maybe I didn't. Yeah, I guess I must have done. Must have gone up to 180. Yeah, there he is. So gear-wise, his gear is going to be absolutely awful. I can almost guarantee it. It is, but for the time being, he's going to stick with the archers anyway, just while he gets his skill up. So the question now is, where do we want to go? Let's have a look and see army-wise what's going on. So even with us inflicting 3,700 casualties, they've still got more men than we do. Pretty bonkers. Okay. Hockland have a lot less. Obviously this relative strength is nowhere near. It's not taking into account garrisons and things like that. That's active strength on the field. So that's quite scary. Who else are they at war with? Middenland. Okay, that's good for us. Middenland are obviously between us and Hockland, so any big army that attempts to come through should get stopped in the enemy lands, which means we should really push our attack against the wasteland while we can. Okay. So if we can just capture one town from them, and I think you know which one I want. If we can just capture one town from them, we will set ourselves really in a good place. But in order to do that, we need men. Specifically, some men with a bit more veterancy would be nice. But that's fine, that's no problem. We make do with what we got. So let's have a look at the troops. Take another horse. Why not? I really would love to go. I mean, we've come across a fair in the woods, but right now our affairs are taking us out of the woods. So we'll just continue on our journey through the woods and let them continue the merriment. We will of course celebrate later on. Possibly drinking through the skulls of the enemy. Oh no, of course not. That would be a chaos thing to do. Although that being said, we did as part of the storyline. When you make them, you get to choose your parents, your backgrounds, where you came from, and I of course went for the marooned Druchii. So he actually was just a little baby that they found after they sunk a Dark Elf boat. So, yeah, our guy's not exactly from the nicest of people. Oof, 8 grand a day is rough. 8 grand a day is bloody rough. We really need to find some enemies and fast. 500 not defenders. We are not taking that now. We are certainly not taking that now. Rico. Oh, okay. That's going to make things cheaper now that they're no longer a mercenary for us. Interesting. Where is she going, I wonder? Oh, you've got a pretty big army.
That's close enough. Who are you?
Oh, see how the balance of power has shifted already since we lost so many veteran troops, and we've now got pretty terrible recruits. Infantry 122. Yeah, they've got a lot more infantry than us. Hopefully their infantry is... Oh, no, we're at war. I don't want to help you. Hopefully their infantry is made up of new recruits, just like a large contingent of ours is. Maybe we abandoned the army a bit prematurely. We probably should have stuck with it for a little bit longer. But you live and learn. And right now we've made a decision. We're going to stick with it.
Warriors.
So, Group 1, line up just in case they got cannons. So, you guys are just going to go running. We lost nearly all of our cavalry in that siege. I know cavalry are bad in sieges, but 9 cavalry left. That's pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. Yeah, we really should have stuck with a larger force because we don't look very intimidating right now.
Mounted archer. Take initiative.
Do you skirmishing? Oh my god, they have artillery.
Mounted archer. Take that glade. Take position. Glade rider. Take position.
No, you
Take initiative. Take that position.
should have hidden in the first
Take
place.
that position.
Oh my god, that's a cannon! Oh shit. Dodge it, boys. Fucking dodge it. You now have but one choice. You must face the roaring of their cannons. Fuck off. That's it. That's it. He's on my side now. Blow him up, I dare you. Blow him up. Wait, if he's on my side and in control of the cannon, why is he still firing the fucking cannon? Oh shit, fuck off. Oh my god, if we die here and they have that cannon, this is going to be game over for our men.
Rider. Take
Shit. This is the worst position we could possibly be in right now. Don't stop moving. Don't stop moving. Yeah. Oh! That worked a treat. That worked a treat. Are these all artillery crew? Kind of a mad lad has all of his artillery crew just there. Oh no. Don't let them fire a single fucking thing. Oh, why am I just fisting him? No! This is likely to be game over for us. This is likely game over. Yeah. Oh, that cannon has absolutely wiped the floor of our forces. I think me talking about the veterancy of the elves is not to be worried about. We are absolutely going to be in the pits. I'm never going to recover from this financially. Oh, that's not good. Unless we earned ourselves a cannon that we can steal. Okay. Thank God for our medicine skill. That is not good. Yep. You Stadhorder Ludipold von Ramesvik. You, sir. You're my prisoner. I mean, you did fight well. Not really. You had a fucking cannon, you little bastard. Right, we're knackered, she's knackered, everybody's knackered except, of course, my badass Glade Captain, who fears nothing. No man, no beast. She is just hard as nails, I must say that. Right. We're just gonna have to upgrade some of these now, aren't we? How the bloody hell the militia survives, I'll never know. Right. Take everything you possibly can. That's not a lot of money back, but a lot of money lost. Is now the time when I start to recruit humans to fill out the ranks? I really don't want to. That would give me some pistoliers once the upgrade. I think it's the only way we're going to stand a chance. We really need a cavalry contingent. There is no if, buts, or maybes. We need it. Oh, beautiful! I can train Demigriff Knights. Oh, legendary. Taking all of that. Fucking taking all of that. Chaos is no more. I'm seeing plenty of chaos all around. Thank you very much. We need this army to start doing something more than just raiding villages. Ideally, they should be pushing on something like Fort Solace. Obviously, Fort Solace would give us a great bit of, a distraction more than anything for their armies, because they'd still have to siege it. We could put a mini defense in there, and they'd still have to siege it, which I don't know. It could stand a decent chance. I mean, if they sieged me here in my keep, we could hold it, but it all depends on do we have enough money to hold it. And while we're paying all these bloody mercenaries, it's not looking likely. Okay, so next plan of action. We have the money. We have a few beasties of chaos around here, so they might not be a bad idea to train up on. Let's see if they go for me or not. Do they go for me? Interesting that they're engaging me. Interesting. They normally run from me. So that tells me that I am absolutely bollocks more than I realised. They are now running from me, are they? They want to engage me in the woods. I'm not engaging them in the woods. There's no chance I'm doing that. And I'm not doing it at night if I'm doing it on limited man. Let's see what we're levelling up. I imagine our medicine is getting lovely bits of experience there. Yep. Tactics. Yeah, that's back to the drawing board a little bit. That's fine. So what do we want? 10 troop hideout. Yeah, we want the extra 10. That's going to help us significantly. Pre-built when the governor's there. Okay, so 10 hit points to siege weapons, minus 20%, 25% chance of getting hit while under bombardment. I presume that means while I'm attacking though still, yeah? So maybe Dungeon Architect is the better one. Yeah, Dungeon Architect sounds good for what we're doing. I'm going to have to start putting lords in. Oh, fuck off. Bloody beastmen. Warriors, listen. The enemy are bastards. They think they know what they're doing. But they don't. Oh, maybe they do actually. We've not got much in the line of infantry left. But those that stand are fucking peasants. Not very elite, is it? I mean, you fucking Queen's Guard are absolutely going to hold the fort, but I'm not convinced about everyone else. So, riders over there, pistolers over there. And in the words of the great Bill Roach, everybody do your own thing. Let's go. Not everybody actually, infantry and archers, you stay where you damn well are. Right, hit them with a little fucking fireball. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Would you like me to turn them around? Because I've got just the trick. Boom. Look at that. You turn around for your archers. Go on, making a boom. Good lad. Have the fireballs, a thank you. Oh, you want to throw axes? I'll throw fucking axes. Did I get a Minotaur with an axe? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boys. You want to scrap? Think you're big fighting me near the woods. Ow, I'm sorry. Think you're big fighting me near the woods. Well, you are fairly big, but you're certainly not clever. You bloody bunch of goats. Interestingly enough, you do get a lot of meat when you kill beastmen, so I assume, since they are basically mutated cows and goats, and you know, I assume we're just going to scran them. Though, I'm not sure it's very sanitary to eat mutant meat. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Let's have another go. Have one more go. An overhead from a horse, that's a bold choice. That is a bold choice. See, how do I get it when I don't mean to do it? Am I just supposed to do crazy shit with my camera? Well done, lads. You are literally the reserves that are guarding everyone else who's very, very sick and very, very hurt right now. But congratulations, you've done an excellent job. As ever, I'm proud of you. Not one single bloody loss. We just got, well, death. We got one guy that was injured. Stubbed his toe on the ore of the Minotaur. Right, phenomenal. We needed some more bow boys. Always love a little bit of that. Oh, we are bleeding bloody money though. Shit. We're bleeding money. But it's alright. It's one of those choices. One of those choices of do we sell now or do we sell later? I kind of feel like now is the perfect time for a wee little shopping spree. Do we go to Middenland or Carroburg? Carroburg feels further. Is that a settlement? That looks like a settlement too. There's no way we're going to get there by running all the way through here, surely, though. It's not going to do it in a straight line. Middenheim is so much closer, isn't it? No, take the danger away. We have some money. And then if we encounter enemies along the way, we'll just have to kill them. I really, really hope they do not take my keep from me. It's a tiny, tiny income, but it is an income. I should probably be fighting these on the way. At least we're uncovering more of the camps, though, so we know why we were getting raided so much. So that's probably going to be, when we're at peace, if we're ever at peace again, that's probably going to be mission number 2. So Middenland owns this. I don't mind Middenland. Middenland are pretty. We've been all right. We've had some ups and downs, but you know, we've really come together and we'll pull through it. What's with the dildo mask, Andy? Well, it's I thought it was our way of really asserting our dominance, you know. Togitator, that's the one. That is exactly the one. Out of context, that would sound absolutely bananas, but hey, the things that get said when playing games. So, let's have a bit of a gander. Since we're well back from where we should be, and we're in desperate need of money, and these bitches are broke. So, if we try and get rid of all of that, we're still going to have a little bit of profit in our system. But let's sell some pants. We're just kind of stockpiling all these materials at the moment, because that's a lot of bank right there. And it's going to help us get back on our feet if we ever lose a lot. Now, obviously, I can't get rid of it all at once, because they don't have enough money to pay. Oh. Hey, the man with the crimson chin is the man to be feared. I just had a thought. We might be able to get ourselves a new weapon. Oh boy! What does that do? We don't use lightning damage, that's a shame. We do use fire damage. We do that. Magical resistance as well as magical damage. I think we get ourselves... I think we do it. I think we get rid of this staff once and for all. It's been with us for a while, but it's not really that useful. Whereas that is... See, it's weird. It registers as a one-handed axe, which doesn't seem accurate to me. Whereas this is a thing of beauty. Swing damage, one physical. Okay. We're doing it. I think you'll find I'll be getting more than $6,000, son. So, let's have a look at this now. Let's see how much we get when we sell all this. So we've still got more money coming in, that's fine. What we really need to do... is just get a bit more money and fuck a few more up and sell all the stuff to the enemy. To the, well, soon to be enemy. We're not at war yet. We just no doubt will be soon. Okay, go to the Tavern District. Don't want a huntsman. If that was a witch hunter, though, I'd be very tempted to take a witch hunter. Oh, is it worth a hop, skip, and a jump to Caraburg? Let's do that. Oh, I just found someone to come and join us in the medieval gulag. Hildir of the what? The Cult of the Broken Wheel. That sounds like chaos mischief. I don't think I will, son. That's bait. That is bait. If anyone says you're going to burn and you'll be happy, that's bait. Don't listen to that. So, we're going to quick time this. We know what we're doing. Horses, have a crack. Horses, have a crack. Let's go, have a crack. 73 infantry. Oh, I like that new staff. Look at that. That's, ooh. It's very large, isn't it? Right, let's have a gander. Skadoosh. Maybe we can turn a few of them. There we go. Does that cleave? Oh my god. I swear that cleaved. Let's try again. It does cleave. That's incredible. Look at this. Ba-dong-dong-dong. I had no idea that would work like that. That's really good. Still like my two-handed sword though. Oh no, not like this. It's a shame that we can't just, like, stick the Crimson Chin out and injure them that way, but, you know. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? The mask would be better without that on it, I think. But it does add to this, like, it makes sense in terms of the gold mages. They are very ostentatious. You know, you study the lore of metal, you're going to be a bit obsessed with metal, I suppose. Just ask Christopher Lee. Rest in peace, Christopher Lee.
Take that glade, eternal God. Take position.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. There you go.
Hunt them deep charge.
Get stuck in, lads. Bring it home. Ooh. I didn't know that they were on foot. That's pretty cool. He's pulling out a fucking gun and pointing at it. Go on. I thought it was only pistoliers. I didn't know these little chaps just whipped out a fucking prostitute pistol. Go on, lads. Get stuck in. Paying you a small fucking fortune. You just stood there saying, stop. Get stuck in. But we shall see. So, oh, fantastic. That is the message we needed. So, we've just got to clan tier 4, which is fucking spicy. That's exactly what we needed. You and me prisoner, sunshine. Get in here. Let's go. So, we've got some more of these to upgrade. We do desperately need more archers. We are in a dire strait with archers. And then what else do we want? A few more mounted cavalry. Mounted swords? Well, I guess they're mounted and they do have swords. Ooh. 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 Now we'll take it to sell it, but we don't fuck with necromancy. There we go. We don't daddle. Oh no. Elector count declares what we were already. Oh my god! And now Nordland want a piece of the action. We are surrounded on all sides by bastard men in their infinite stupidity that consistently go to war with us. The only ones who are showing a little bit of brain power and not being knobheads are the people of Middenheim so far. And I'm not saying it's because they're the cult of Ulrich, but they've seemed a lot smarter than these Sigmar bastards. And Altdorf have been pretty chill. But I imagine Altdorf are only pretty chill because we're not neighbouring. Whereas these guys that are all on our borders are having an absolute laugh. So we're going to have to sell. And then we're going to have to start heading up north. Because there ain't no way that we're keeping both sides independent. Like, somewhere there's going to be losses. I'd like to say I could stick around and defend just my settlement, but there ain't no way. There ain't no way that's happening. So, let's get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. I was just making sure. 56k, what have we got to give you? Oh, I know what we can do. Let's make his day. Go on, lad. Have a crack. Have a crack with some really good arrows. See what you can do then. Day. Chaos banner. Oh my days. Increased melee damage 5%. I mean, I don't want to say you should do this, but I'm going to have a little chaos banner if it's going to make us 5% stronger in melee. Who else needs a banner? Have a banner. Congratulations on your banner. What don't we need? We don't need the iron ore. It's just weighing us down. Have some raw silk. We're not a trader. We just believe in warfare on this guy. Oil, fuck it. It was free. Salt. There's plenty of salt going around on losing out on the save that we had from yesterday. So we'll offload the bits that we had, and then let's make some moolah. Also getting rid of this shite. Right. Get rid of some of this, some of this. Oh shit, we've gone too far. Right, quick scan for any more items. See, that's what we're in. It's really good armour. I mean, our choices are like that. That looks way too evil. And the nose sticks through. I don't like that. And I think that kind of fits in with the aesthetic. It's different, but I'm kind of digging it. Although I don't think it's particularly light compared to everything else. We're not a beast wizard. We don't want that. We're already in those kind of gloves, so we don't need any of this. That's fine. That'll only do prayer power. No worries, we'll just... Oh shit, they don't have enough money, so we need some stuff back from them, don't we? That's why we were here. My bad. So, what can we take that's going to get us some bank? A Scythe of More, that's cool. So I guess you could be a warrior priest of More. That could be an interesting playthrough. We've already looked at them. So if none of these are going to be of any good, do we have maybe ranged weapons that any of my guys can use? It's a pretty cracking bow, to be honest. You're gonna find it hard to find a better bow than that. What we will do though is obviously we'll take the fucking bodkin arrows. There we go. Stacked bodkin. Stacked bodkin. Yeah, that'll make him significantly better. Offload them. And then we're only losing out on 2k as opposed to leaving and giving them 5. Oh, no one cares about what he's doing. Oh, I gained a level. That's just what we needed because... we need to get stronger as a wizard. Is there a way of 2 additional overtakes? We need that. So we need to go all the way up to this in order to get the 2 additional overtakes. Melee damage can charge ability. Yeah, that's all very, very handy actually. All of this is very nice as well. It's a tough choice. If we take that down to 1, buff that up 2. Knock that down 1. We need that one. Ability starts charge. Yeah, we do want that. City-born troops getting 5 fire resistance. Next level it is then, I guess, when we get our additional overtakes, but then we'll start speccing into everything else and that should make us significantly stronger. But we've only got about half an hour left on the stream before I call it a do. Let's think what's good to upgrade next. Spellcraft is Spellcraft. That's doing its own thing just fine. Could benefit from more engineering, but I want to get us back to where we were yesterday because we were something quite fierce yesterday. We're going to go into this again and we're going to start making ourselves a bit more formidable with all of the spells that we have. Obviously our vigour is quite terrible, but we will start to spec into that eventually. Let's just make sure that career is all saved. Yep, that's all the way it should be. That's good. Not taking too many chances with the mod now, since I've seen things go awry already. Bonus from speed on poor damage taken. Yeah, I mean that could be good if someone is charging the archers. Yeah, actually that is better. Because we're not running forward to hit things, so Surge and Blow would be pointless. Unless you're on the charge, but why would I want to be charging with my archers? I think less brace damage do them good. Oh no, we are definitely not doing this here. No. So this guy shows up from time to time and he basically comes up and says, I'm from Astelia, I'm a great combatant, and I'm going to come and have a 1v1 with you. If you beat me, I'll give you 5k. But if I win, you just know that I've beat you. And right now, I don't need to go diddle with the Bravosi and someone that's trying to swing it around. Right now, he can be the bigger man. I've got bigger things to worry about. So, perhaps another time. We have no time to waste. A pity, he responds, and his voice laced with a touch of condescension. I had hoped to find someone worthy of my time, but it seems the rumours surrounding your prowess have been exaggerated. With an air of haughty arrogance, Vittorol di Lucar, Vittorolior di Lucar, concludes the encounter by offering a disdainful bow, his movements exuding unquestionable superiority. That's fine, lad. You're just mooching about these lands, diddling things. I've got to think about my kingdom. I've got to think about a whole heap of shit. So you go around telling everyone how fucking great you are, and I'll go around saving the world from beastmen and other wicked things. Make peace with the wasteland, no tribute will be paid. This might be the best time we have peace with them, so let's do it. We'll put me. So this is a decision, obviously, that's come up from the council. So the Queen, in her infinite wisdom, has decided to put this decision to everyone and say, actually, it's not the Queen. Fuck the Queen. It's this guy, Lord Galenstra. You're leading the way on this. Good job. I like you, and you're my neighbour. I just took a castle for you. We're going to do good things together, me and you, lad. There you go. Right, it's good to get a friend in court. So this guy seems to make a lot of decisions, so let's put a lot of the weight of our political power behind that. And that's exactly what we have done as we head back to our lovely village of Vissen. And obviously it's all based off like the Holy Roman Empire, so there would be an element of German as well. It's all very Germanic anyway when it comes to the Empire of Man. Kill a few beastmen on the way. You know how we like to do it. Anytime you see a beastman, they should be got, and that's not a bad thing because they're fucking horrible. You don't have to feel bad about killing beastmen. They literally want to tear everything down and have no kind of industry or no kind of structure. Like anything that is a structure pisses off beastmen. And we, of course, are a wizard. We stand for intelligence, order, and general fuckery. General fuckery, of course, being things like that. And certainly this. Oh, there's just something satisfying about that. Granted, the overtakes aren't the greatest right now. Just like our polearm skill is terrible. What I really need to get is a... Oh, dear. Not an oh, dear. What I really need to get is get my hands on a nice little staff for my class. Because this one's going to do the right things for me in that it's amplifying all magic damage, but ideally we could do with something a little bit, you know, a little bit more to our in with our aesthetic. Like this looks obviously Law of Life, so like law of light, even, isn't it? So it's all very mystical and well, not mystical. I'm trying to think of the word. They all look like popes, basically. They all look like mini deacons or popes. And it's all about order, using light magic and slowing things down and netting them and buffing your boys. So everything has a much more regal finish to it. Whereas ours is like a big gold. I think it's like a golden dragon cane. You know, it's more baller, less religious imagery. Oh, we are paying so much in this kingdom for mercenaries, like fucking hell. Bring it. Bring it. You ain't trampling no one's body, son. We know the drill. More men are back. Helps if I put the men in the right place. The words of Bill Roach. Everybody do your own thing. You've not lived until you've seen Bill Roach. What's it called? Teddy Bear. If you've not searched that yet, have a look for that. That's a magical video. Bill Roach, of course, doing a fantastic bit of live television on the Richard and Judy show. Even showing us his singing and dance moves. And his lyrical prowess, of course. Let's not forget. Such fanciful lines of, hey Patrick, it's not just your looks. I've just heard you write some books. Yeah. If you don't believe me, you have to see it. Oh dear God, that is a wicked video. Oh, that's like a blast to about 12 years ago, that. Oh shit, son. That's not what we want. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely. We seem to be really struggling to land some hits on these boys, but surprised there was no Minotaurs in here, actually. I would have thought a party of about 46 would have one or two Minotaurs, but... What you doing? Don't just start sending the archers in. They are still archers when you've got a shit ton of infantry. This is the problem when you give the AI command of everything. Sometimes it just makes questionable decisions. Which is probably what it thinks when I'm playing, but definitely makes some questionable decisions. Right, so we're a few more battles in to the campaign. We've gained some levels. They've gained some levels. We made peace with one side, but obviously that just means our enemies are now hyper-focused. So I think we go off the same principle of those guys are being sieged by presumably Middenheim. So I say let's have Middenheim fight them. We'll be still loosely not affiliated, but we'll scratch their back if they scratch ours, kind of deal. And then we'll take our full force north and see if we can end it with capturing one more settlement. And we know exactly which settlement I want. It's the same one that we actually took, that was taken back from us. Because idiot didn't save his game properly, or overwrit us of the save. Sorry, love. I need these troops, and this is a village that I govern. I take charge. I'm the vice chair. I'm the archmage, not you, Jackie Weaver. Oh, it's the Queen. Absolute. Go on, go that one. Go on. Go on, Your Highness. Hired one soldier. Pitiful. This is why I take charge. You're right. Oh, bit too many. That'll do. That'll do. Really wish we had some more bloody elves. Wood elves, of course. I mean, need a little bit of wood elves in my life. What are you running from? You got 150 odd. What have you done with all of our men, you bloody dingus? You, knobhead, you got 60 odd wounded. And what have you gained from it? Hey? What have you gained? Nothing. We'll go say some prayers. It's always good to get your prayers said before battle. Now we've received the oh my days. Words are difficult today. We've received the blessing of Azorian, which, very nice at the bottom, it says all troops in the party deal an extra 10% damage as fire damage, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So we're not going to recruit anymore. We have the soldiers that we have, but we are going to offload some prisoners. Ooh, do we get another mage? He's the same as me. Can I have a look at his skills? He only has spellcraft. He only has spellcraft, but yeah, I could just pay 20k and steal his staff. It's very tempting. 20k and steal the staff. I don't think I can see the laws of magic that he knows though, so maybe not. Maybe we don't take one of them. Either way, he'll be there when we come back. He's not the end of the world right now. We've got bigger fish to fry. And we'll do that by clearing out our inventory first. So we've got 70 odd K here. What have we collected? Bags of shit. Bin them off. Bin them off. Get the money. And then we want to get rid of all that. And then we're offloading that. This. Oh shit, we've gone over yet again. Armour, any armour for the elves that we can get that'll make them better. Looks pretty much like we're in the same place as we were. Any more elvish? Nope, no armour of elven design. Shame really, because I guarantee we'd have tons and tons of cool stuff in other parts of the map. But looks like these guys don't want to play. Ah, fuck it. Get him the best of the best. Best of the best that's available so far, at least, anyway. And let's sell these. Oh, they're over again. Right, well, I'll tell you what. We'll take back. See, you don't want to give them too much in this game because you need the money more than they do, because the AI doesn't, you know, they can go broke, but they're not going to, they're still going to get to do all the things that you could do as the player. Okay, so, charm. Important skill, as it says, relationship increase with NPCs. You do, I think in the base game, well, I know in the base game that you do, like, marry, have kids, and carries on a legacy. I don't think they have that enabled on this one. I could be wrong. It's probably a feature that's coming later down the line, but it does add a hell of a lot of things to the game. Obviously, it's great for the player character because you can like build this lineage over time. But normally, what people do, or what I've done many times, I should say, in the base game is you marry someone to gain access to the fat armor systems. That can get their armor, stick them around in your party and all the stuff you used to wear. Wait in settlements every now and again, have a bambino, and then you never really see him again. But fortunately, that's only because it's a game, not real life. So, influence, cost of voting, yeah. We do have rural nobles, though. We don't have urban. We've been recruiting from villages. But we're not actually setting out to be a king, so I suppose... Yeah, I suppose that's the way. We'll just... We might eventually get made the king, but, you know, if we are, we'll be elected as part of this nation. I don't have any designs on overthrowing them just yet. Point masquerade, troop, 10% tax income, tariff. Discarded weapons for... well, I'm never going to have more mounts than men in my party. Well, I probably will do in the very, very late stages of the game, but I haven't at the moment. So, onwards and upwards with our 230k as we march valiantly into the jaws of death. Who do we have that we can pick to put in an army? Not enough. We've got this chap. I mean, we'll take his. We'll take his and we'll go see what we can do, but we're not going to be able to do half the stuff we wanted to do. There we go. Outlaws, outlaws. Ooh. I just saw... Come on, you bloody bugger. Come on. She always seems to be in our party, and I don't hate it, because she's done us alright so far. You, come and siege. Do we have any way of getting people to merge armies?
Isha welcomes you, kin.
Yeah. Is there no way of... It's a shame that you can't, like, coordinate an attack, 'cause it'd be nice to be able to say, you, go siege Hagendorf. I'll patrol, then join in the siege. You know, that would be a fantastic way of doing it, because I don't trust the AI to win a battle that I could win. Especially not when they're being bloody fools like that. I'm a bit concerned about where they want us to go now, but we are there. Maybe we... Strength 803. Maybe we do stand a chance. Raiding villages again. Honestly. Weak ass choices in this game. The AI makes some weak choices. Do something valuable. You could raid as a random little small party. Let's see how many of these we can recruit. You're coming with me, sunshine. Let's go. You guys want to play silly buggers? Play silly buggers. I'm playing castle stealers. That's what we want. That's what everyone wants to see. We took this castle yesterday. We're taking it back today. Come on. The more the merrier. You've been elected to die by your lord's side. Aren't you proud? We're going to save it there just in case anything goes wrong with the saves. Don't want the game to crash like we had yesterday. But we are, of course, going to besiege the town. So, first things first. Let's build up our reserve line of siege. They're always going to get their catapults up before ours, so I'm not overly worried. Of course, now the beastmen are attacking me. You can't be in all places at all times, unfortunately. So here we are. I don't understand why you can't do this action while you're at a siege. You'd think you'd be able to, like, signal your companions that you're... you still need help. So last time I built one and I had one in reserve, so I don't understand what the point of having one in reserve is if you can't take it with you. Just seems a bit strange to me. We will of course see what happens. There's a little army of 100 and odd there skulking around us, which I do not like. But it would be a fantastic way to end the episode on the siege. So hopefully we are not interrupted. Gold is best that it's been for a while. Food stacks we have over a month. We should be okay. The question is, oh, he's a friend. Yeah. Come on. I only have 3 catapults now. No, 2. That's it. That's it. Get another one online. Oh my god, did that just happen? Are we going to get to take this castle with multiple trebuchets up? I don't believe it. Let's go. Let's go. If they have no trebuchets and we have multiple, our odds... Oh. Why are you coming? Why are you coming? I'm not attacking them while they have catapults up. No chance. And we're close to getting 3, so we're going to do it on 3. There we go. All the siege, 3 trebuchets. We could have had a 4th, but I didn't fancy waiting around much longer. Let us now organise the forces. Everybody should get to lead something because they're all better in the stats department than I am. There you go. You're pretty... Dame Judy Hench, you're getting command of something. Go on, have a crack. You got one guy, what? That's bonkers. You lad, what can you do? You can do better than all of us. And then everybody do your own thing. Have a friend. Do some things. Okay. Good luck, goodwill to all elves. Bad will to men, I suppose. Bring me this city. It's heavily defended. So, what are they doing? It's heavily defended, but the one thing they don't have that we do have is siege. So, I very much like our chances of winning this one. A lot. Well, yeah, I can't see how we can lose it. The question is, how much will we lose in taking it? Substantially less now, but sieges still take the tolls. So let's try an axe. Oh, I feel like I missed him, but only barely. I have no idea where that one was going. We need to be very careful here. Ha ha! What about this? Oh shit. There's arrows going every which way. Hey boys. You're doing great work. You're doing great work. Have one of these. Keep your health up. Goodwill. Oh wow. Those arrows seem to have done a lot. Let's see if we can... Unfortunately, because we took 2 siege towers, as you can see they're slowly advancing, we could not take ladders to just whip ourselves up there quickly. So we do unfortunately have to wait. Ho, 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 ho! A hit, a fine hit, as Gimli would say. Bastard, missed that one. Yeah, we have to wait until these get to the wall, so that does mean our men are quite vulnerable. But like we did yesterday, hit them with a little bit of shield. You know, now all these missiles are just not doing damage to us. It's real fun being a bit of a buff bot on this game. It's a different way to play, but you know, I enjoy it. It's a shame that we have so many men committed to this side and not so much on the other, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm going to try and get as many of those in as we possibly can. Of course, we're not doing anywhere near as much as we used to do, so we're just going to see if we can dent this big reserve of men on the walls. Slap down a Plague of Rust in a second. Might have been a bit too early to pop that, but let's see. Big hit. A big hit. Get me up there. I'm a fighter. Brilliant. We'll see. That's it, lads. Break the gate. Leave none alive. Of course, It's a bit evil, but it's fine. They declared war on us. That's it. That's it. Lads, get the fuck up here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're making all my You're making me look stupid. Get the fuck up there. Now, bastard. Well, one thing's for sure. If we get this keep, it's not on our fucking strategic acumen. They're not going to give us this castle anyway. Let's, Oh, we're going to lose a lot of men now, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to struggle to get through. The meat grinder. Oh, God. Let's fast forward it for a better view. Yeah, we're losing a hell of a lot of men here. We might not even... Somehow, we might not pull this off. Absolute travesty. Absolute travesty. Should have probably been patient and waited for the middle bit to breach before I ran up on the walls. But patience is a virtue and not one that I here possess. Take them all, we know the drill, we're going to sell them anyway, that's no problem. Upgrade, upgrade, yeah. Probably going to need a lot more of everything, thank you very much. I know we're over the limit, don't worry, it's fine. It was all part of the plan. So, we will see. Now we've taken this, it puts us back into a similar place as we were yesterday. We're actually ahead of where we were yesterday, because we now have Aroth Hanor, as well as Hagendorf. But, obviously there's anything still to play for. We're not going to devastate it. We believe in helping them. Is this mod stable and using Steam Workshop, the Nexus version? Yeah, Philly, so the mod is absolutely stable. I haven't had any crashes from me playing any kind of battles or anything like that. I always save before a battle just in case. But I haven't had any kind of an issue with the running of it. I did have one minor graphical bug yesterday, which is the snow ended up looking like a checker box, and that's where I ended the episode yesterday. But, I mean, in terms of the mod, it's been out since Friday. I'm not aware of any patches that have come out for it yet for anything that was immediately game-breaking. But mine's ran absolutely fine. I mean, PC-wise, my PC's okay, so it's not like it's going to... if there is going to be an issue, it is going to be with the mod, but I am completely using the Steam Workshop, so it's been nice and easy to install. I've literally selected the version of the game which is 1.2.11. That's the version of Bannerlord, so you have to go back into your Bannerlord, go in your betas, select the drop down for 1.2.11, and then from that point just click subscribe. Make sure you get the 3 modules. Just read on the load order, because it does matter which you put the load order in. And then when you boot it up, first time around, you're going to think, fuck, I've done it wrong, it ain't working. Just be patient, go make yourself a cup of tea, whack on the kettle, have a brew, hot chocolate, whatever your fucking poison is. Come back upstairs and it'll be working. The initial boot up on my old computer took me literally about 27 minutes the first time I tried to run it. This boot up took me... the first time I ran it took me about 3 to 4 minutes, which is a long boot time, and then now every time when I open the game I'm in within 10 seconds, which is mad considering it's compiling all the shader cache. But yeah, fucking honestly phenomenal mod compared to what it was before. It was a good mod before. Now my days, the dynamics, there's enough in this mod. Yeah, sorry, I know I've been over talking a lot there, but there's enough in this mod to just play this mod at the moment. I'm not using diplomacy. No, diplomacy. I am interested in running that one, but that will be on a playthrough where I want to set up my own kind of forces. Make my own kingdom. At the moment, I'm just kind of playing vassal life. RBM realistic battle mod. Is that the one where it's like an RTS camera? By any chance? Because I do have an itch to get that in my life. I've got to be honest. or Realistic Battle, is that RBM? Is that the one where it's like loads of dismemberment and shit? Because there is a form of dismemberment in this. I've beheaded quite a few, where it does the slow motion stuff. So I assume there is some forward of it. I know this mod also implements the serving another lord mod. I forgot what that's called. Is it called service and duty or something like that? The mod. Something along those lines. Anyway, Tavern District. We need to offload those. You can stay there, mate. I'm not bothered about hiring you. But yeah, I mean, just look at the scope of it compared to what it was. For those that played the original, we're talking about the very, very original was just Altdorf, Talabheim, Avaland, some of these down here, and then the vampire counts, and you were just playing that. Then obviously they brought out Bretonia, which has been absolutely fucking awesome in its own right. And then now that you've got the Wood Elves, yeah, it's phenomenal. Like I cannot get over it. Alright, Realistic Battle Mode changes the damage calculations and the AI behaviour in battle. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure how that would work for this though, because there's more units in this one than I've seen in Vanilla Bannerlord that share a sort of hybrid role. For example, Elven City Militia are very much more like skirmishers in this, like they would be in the books, in the tabletop. So it's like everyone's got a bow and a spear and shield. Adds armor damage and weak points. Oh shit! Now that is interesting. So I can't see that being in this mod because I'm thinking of the nightmare that would be to put it in now before you've got the dwarves, the orcs, the goblins, and everything else. You'd have to, you know what I mean? If you're going to implement that, I think you'd be better off doing that at the end when you've already got all your models in place. Because obviously the armor's going to be massively different for each of its classes, isn't it? Like some of them will be, like orcs and shit won't have much armor over like the feet, but they'd have fucking tons of armor on their upper body. But cool idea though, like that's a really cool feature, like armor weak points, so shooting them in the neck, beneath the arm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Realistic, hence the name. But yeah, no, that's cool. So, I mean, I hate to cut it short because what's that? It's like if plate army do more damage on an underarm attacker in net hit than the chest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm shooting you with a bow. If I shoot you in the chest, it's probably not going to do so much. But if I hit you in the neck underneath your arm, yeah, it's definitely going to play a factor. Unfortunately, though, I did say that I'd only be on for another 2 hours, and I do have a couple of other errands to run for the evening. But by all means, if you've enjoyed it, then feel free to throw us a like if you want to. If you want to follow to see some more of how this goes, then please do. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far myself. It's a shame that we lost the gameplay from yesterday, so the 2 episodes won't quite gel up. But again, we'll just have to say that was a bit of a fever dream, and now he's been trying to chase that prophecy of getting him back to that position. And then I guess Arduviel Uriel has now, in his mind, achieved greater than his prophecy. So who knows what awaits us in the next episode. So yeah, thanks again for joining us. And have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's been my pleasure, and I've been the Cooped-Up Creative. Good night.